The following video was posted by user Unhappy2nd, who states that he was watching a sports stream with his friends at the time. They like to watch the latest games in a conference together ever so often. And tonight it appears that Chris D, who we see in the bottom left, had a strange visitor from the afterlife. The interesting part about this is that two of his friends actively saw this thing walking past him live on camera, making even more people believe that something otherworldly could have gone on here.
Though the Nets is kind of a different thing. They blew everything up to bring in some superstars, but y'all already got RJ Brunson, y'all got Josh Hart. I think y'all need to build off of those two people and a couple of more pieces. I do like RJ Barrett, but I don't know, it might be time for him to go as well. You never really know. So I say you just build off of those people. Was that a ghost?
I just personally...
Oh, yo, Junebug, chill out.
Yo, that wasn't even a person.
Junebug, chill out. I ain't got time for this.
Yo, did we catch a ghost on stream?
Bro, stop.
No, stop it. Stop
Junebug,
it.
chill out.
I
didn't see it. I didn't see anything, man. I was looking at
I will turn on the light.
Chris felt extremely uneasy at the time of this happening and was hoping that his friends were just kidding. But as we see, they were not. Looks like a shadow person to me.
RJ Barrett, but I don't know, it might be time for him to go as well. You never really know. So I say you just build off of those people. Was that a ghost?
I just personally...
Oh, yo, Junebug, chill out.
Yo, that wasn't even a person.
Junebug, chill out. I ain't got time for this.
Yo, did we catch a ghost on stream?
User Quirky Boot states, "My cat passed away about a week or so ago. Because of that, we set up a camera around the outside of the house. An animal had got her. My cat, Ladybug, used to sit on the porch railing and watch me do laundry. The other day my husband was doing the laundry and he got a notification on the front door camera. And this is the footage they were sharing. Take a close look." It's not easy to see at first, but this frame actually looks like a cat. Even the top comment under the submission reads, "This is definitely a cat. Whether it was a live one or not I can't say, but this is pretty awesome." And over 200 other users agree with that comment. So, do you think that the spirit of their cat had visited them that night? Pretty cool. The following case was documented in the home of Elos Están Conmigo and was put together by El Mundo DKB. The story is about a man who started to document a terrifying haunting in his very own home. Apparently it all started after visiting a graveyard in his area.
3 últimos años no lo vi. Fui a visitar su tumba e intenté comunicarme con él para despedirme, pero fue un error. Creo que un espíritu se vino conmigo y ahora me atormenta.
And after returning home from the graveyard that day, strange events and sounds started to occur, for which he had no explanation for.
Por allá en la sala, entonces decidí grabar porque hace días que se viene presentando cosas extrañas en el apartamento. Son las 4:13 minutos de la tarde, entonces me parece muy extraño que hasta ahora están sucediendo como cosas raras. Entonces, comedor. Miren, es en el comedor. Tengo las ventanas cerradas, miren. Esto viene sucediendo hace como una semana ya. Pues la verdad se me hace muy extraño. Se me hace muy extraño que esté pasando cosas así. No lo puedo creer. Miren.
And it got stranger and stranger by the day.
grabar este video porque me pareció escuchar el piano mío.
Ante la mirada resignada de la conductora,
Ahí se escuchó.
la gente descubre un compartimiento oculto.
Señor bendito. Ojalá el celular alcance a tomar ese audio porque está en la otra habitación. Pero todo es muy extraño porque yo no he tocado ese piano hoy.
Then this thing even started to visit him at night, and the activity seemed to get more powerful as well.
Van a ser casi las 4 de la mañana. Dios mío, ayúdame, Dios mío. Señor bendito. Abre la puerta. Cierra la puerta del baño. ¿Quién está ahí? Dios, ¿qué es eso, Dios? Ayúdame, Dios, ayúdame. Dios mío. ¿Quién está ahí? La cortina se movió. La cortina se movió. Uy, Dios, Dios. Dios mío, ¿qué fue eso? ¿Qué fue eso, Dios? Dios Todopoderoso, ayúdame. ¿Qué fue eso? Ah, Dios.
Some kind of entity seemed to have manifested right behind his shower curtain, terrifying. The next day the activity continued, and the entity started playing with his keyboard again.
Ordeno que te vas en el nombre de Jesús.
But in my opinion, the scariest encounters always occur at nighttime. This was posted exactly 2 nights after.
Llevaba 2 noches que no sucedía nada, pero otra vez estoy viendo. Voy a prender la luz. Voy a prender esto. Tampoco prender la luz, Dios. ¿Será que se fue la energía? No hay energía, no hay energía. Mi apartamento está sin energía, mi apartamento está sin energía. Pues al momento no se ve nada extraño, pero les juro que yo escuché unos golpes. Miren que si hay energía. Al parecer todo está tranquilo. es eso? Hay algo en mi cocina, Dios. Hay algo en mi cocina, Dios mío. Señor bendito. Líbrame, toma y pero se escuchan los pasos. Ay, Dios mío, bendito, ¿qué es eso? Ay, Dios, dame valor, Señor, dame valor. Dame valor, no tengo temor, Señor, no tengo temor. ¿Qué fue eso, Dios? ¿Qué fue eso?
And it is believed that this sinister thing had manifested this night. And not only did the man see it with his own eyes, but even his camera could get a glimpse of it. But this wasn't everything.
Con 20 minutos y ya estaba durmiendo porque estos días tengo que madrugar y acabo de escuchar que alguien me susurró fuerte al oído. Una voz horrible, entonces eso me despertó. Aparte de eso también estoy sintiendo pasos, estoy sintiendo ruido. Y bueno, yo espero que esta noche sea muy tranquila.
It is uncertain if a malevolent spirit had attached itself to the man, and it is not unheard of that evil spirits attach themselves to people that accidentally open doors without even realizing. Now we are taking a look at another terrifying dashcam encounter that was shared by a young man who was on his way home from work that night. He has to take a lonesome road through a forest, and many legends speak about different spirits that roam this stretch of land and which hope to catch a free ride ever so often. The man was creeped out so bad that he had to take a short break from driving after making it out of the forest. Is standing in the middle of the road, and our young driver stops the car for a minute to see her vanish. It almost appears as if she is sweeping herself underneath the car, falling backwards. And causing an odd interference with the dashcam at the time. Some say this is due to the editing of this video, to hide a cut, which is possible, but if that's not the case, we might be looking at a scary ghost encounter here. Skinner 555 tells us, "My partner and I have recently moved back into my childhood home with my parents while our own house is being built. My parents own 3 Australian native birds, and earlier tonight I was updating my Snapchat story to show my friends, as many of them always ask what the birds' names are and what they look like. I took 3 Snapchat videos.
The first one of my parents' little birds is this little guy. It is little Leo. He's a cockatiel. The second little bird of my parents is a rainbow lorikeet. His name is Oliver. Right. And there he is. And here I am with my good little mate, Puffin.
Is that like the porch window? Whatever is in the third Snapchat video, however, is definitely not in the first video, when the door is in full view. I was the only person home at the time, and that particular door leads to the backyard, which is only accessible via a single locked gate. He then went on to, I suppose,
this is the door.
show the door.
That's the screen.
Himself back. But when he was 14 years old, he apparently had a lot of sleep paralysis and saw a lot of shadows in this house. He moved out at the age of 18 and never had another episode. He was 26 at the time of this recording, and very, very occasionally has small episodes, but only in which he feels heavy-chested, he states. We probably have all missed this, but there was a tall figure standing in the left corner of the screen. People have pointed out that the face is extremely pale, and that this thing is wearing some form of dark robe. Other people believe that this is nothing human, meaning that we might have become witness to something paranormal unfold here. The young man was sure that there hadn't been a mannequin stored, so what else could this have been then? Quite bone-chilling, I find. This next clip was uploaded by Steve Ballard and was filmed at the Grainford Tunnels. The tunnels were originally built to defend the Thames from any French naval attacks and was actually used during both World Wars before being decommissioned in 1956. With such a lengthy history, it seems highly possible that this location might be haunted. The video is quite short, but keep your eyes on the back of the tunnel.
There was a breakthrough down here.
Steve is moving his flashlight around, seemingly illuminating the details of the brick wall around, when he captures something unexpected.
Shadow figure at Grainford. Show itself just there. This is being played about half speed. Now watch. Now. See it?
Walking past him in the darkest part of the tunnel is what appears to be a shadow figure. The entity is tall, about the size of the average man. And could possibly be wearing some bulky clothing, maybe a backpack. Could this be the spirit of a soldier lost during one of the world wars? As Steve aims the flashlight towards the figure, it vanishes. I can only imagine how terrifying it must be to encounter something like this deep in the tunnels. Let me know your thoughts on this one. Is it a true paranormal capture?
This is being played about half speed. Now watch. Now. See it?